Hey guys, I'm about to do my everyday makeup tutorial. I just decided to show my face before makeup, just to kind of show the difference. I'm right by my window to get that natural lighting, so here I am. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup. I'm just going to be filming a little routine of what I do every single day. I will be coming out with more videos showing a shorter version of this makeup tutorial because I know when I like to watch makeup tutorials, sometimes I'm in the mood to just watch a long lengthy video, and other times I'm just like, look, I just want to know what products you use, just get to the point. So I will be making two versions of this. And I will also come out with other makeup tutorials like different eye looks and full glam and all that. So let's get started. So I already moisturized my face with this Olay Complete Moisturizer with SPF 15. The first thing that I do when I apply my makeup is use foundation. I use the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. Right now I'm shade 220 because it's summertime. I actually use 3 different shades, but right now I'm the darkest shade because it's the middle of June. So I like to apply the foundation on the back of my hand right here. And then I take my damp beauty blender and just dip it in and apply the foundation on my face. Just dot it around like that. I used to put my finger in the foundation and apply it, but I find that you get more coverage when you use the beauty blender to apply it more. Alright, I just kind of spread it out around. I do have some leftover. Sometimes I use the leftover, sometimes I don't, just really depends. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in. When I blend in my foundation, I like to pat it in the skin and then go downwards because your facial hairs grow downwards, and I like to have my makeup look more on the natural side. So in order for that to happen, I like to blend in my makeup to make it look natural. This, by the way, is the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Pretty much all the products I use are drugstore. I do have a few high-end products, but overall, I like to use cheap, affordable products. These are all really good products, by the way. Okay, just blend some foundation on my eye. I kind of use that as like a base. I don't blend all the way down my neck. I know that's the golden rule, but I honestly just, I don't want to wipe off my whole neck every single night. Like, it's enough work taking off my face as is. Okay, everything is all blended. So the next thing that I do is I set my face. I just use this Airspun Loose Face Powder. It's a translucent powder. I know you're not supposed to apply it all over your face because of the flashback, but how often do you take a flash picture? Not that often. My makeup looks good when I apply the translucent powder, and I rarely take flash pictures anyway, so I think I choose that over just not applying it. So I'm just going to use this angled dense brush. I know the handle is broken, don't judge me. I have another brush that's like that, that's broken as well, you'll see that. So I'm just going to apply it under my eyes first, using the same motion as I did with the foundation, which is just patting it in and going downwards. I usually don't bake my face unless I'm doing like a full glam look. This is my everyday makeup, so I like to just get it done. I mainly focus on my T-zone, of course, because I do have oily skin and it's summertime, so I need to make sure that my makeup is staying in place all day. Oh yeah, and we didn't really use any more leftover foundation, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe that off and just throw it away. So the next thing I do this every single day, is that I contour my face. I use the Wet n Wild contouring powder. I don't really contour to shape my face, more of just to match my skin tone. I'm really unevenly tanned throughout my body, and I think it's only fair if I'm unevenly tanned on my face. So that's what we're gonna do. Here's my other brush that's broken. It's a dense, rounder, angled brush. What I'm gonna do is just dip the end of it in the contouring powder, just the end, and then kind of focus that on under my cheekbones. And this is just how I apply my contour. It's really weird, but this is my technique. blend upwards into the hairline a little bit. And then when I apply my contour, I like to bring it back and just kind of circle it around like that. And we're just gonna apply some at my forehead, again, just to give it some more color to my face and make it look, you know, have a little more dimension. I obviously don't have that big of a forehead, so I don't really need a contour to reshape my forehead, but... And then I just take whatever's left over from all of that and just kind of go down my nose really quick. I'm not a professional, like there's probably not even any contouring powder, but it's just what I do out of habit, like every single day. And a little bit on my jawline, you know, for fun. So next thing that I use is blush. This is the Sonia Kashuk blush in Flamingo. It's a matte blush. I don't really like the shimmery blushes with shimmer in it. I like to make my face and makeup look natural. This is just your standard blush brush. I don't know what brand it is. My mom just gave it to me. And apply the blush. When I apply blush, I like to use the apples of my cheeks, obviously. And I also like to bring it back towards the contour. You know, you want them touching, but you don't want them merged together. Like they're off doing, like they each have their own purpose. We're done. Actually, no. We'll apply a little bit more. Okay. Sometimes I do go right ahead and highlight, and other times I go in with my eyes and then highlight. But today we're gonna do my eyes first and then highlight, so. I don't really know what eye look I wanna go for. I usually do like a purple eye look, but I'm kind of feeling more on the natural side today. This is just this Sienna's palette from Profusion. I got it at Target. Okay, so I guess I'll just go in with this bright orange as my transition shade with this little blending brush. You'll see in this tutorial that I have a bunch of blending brushes. They all get used pretty much for the same thing, blending, but I don't know how to professionally blend my makeup. You'll see this. I just somehow make it work. So I'm just applying this bright orange shade above my crease. And I'll just go in with this more browny orange shade. It's called Cryptic. And just apply that mainly on the outer corner and kind of bring it upwards into the crease as well. Usually when I'm getting ready for the day, I am in a hurry, so I don't really have time to perfect everything. I just kind of want to slap it on, make it look like I tried a little bit, and just head out. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just literally going in circles on my eye. Again, bringing it into the crease a little bit. Now I'm just going to take this same blending brush and go in with this like mauve-y purple. And just kind of do the same thing, outer corner and then into the crease. Like I'm just kind of building up the suspense of the eyeshadow, like. Oh, totally wrong shade. Oh my goodness. This is how I clean my brushes. I mean, I obviously clean them, but when I want to change eyeshadow, this is what I do. This one's way darker, and that is because this eye always picks up a lot of pigment, whereas this one just will never work with me. Gotta go a little extra ham on this eye. And the blending is shitty. Don't worry, I will teach you a trick to fix bad blending. It's a wonderful trick, so stick around for that. Okay, so now I have this really dense dome brush for the eye. It's really gonna concentrate the outer corner. And you just wanna take like any dark shade. I'm just gonna take this dark brown and kind of go on the lash line a bit and then just kind of pop it on the outer corner and bring it a little, like sweep it on the lid inwards. All right, time for the inner corners. I'm just gonna use this Kylie Jenner palette and this sparkly shade. I'll also be using this flat packed brush to just layer it on. Ooh, sparkly. This eye still is not blended. Get out of there. Oh my God, ruining my eye. Again, this eye needs a lot more shadow to pick up. Like, look how dull this one is compared to that one. Yeah. I'm gonna take this first brush that we were using in the beginning and just blend out the sparkly with the top of the eye. We're just gonna make sure that there's no harsh lines going on and everything looks really seamless. So now we're gonna use this little trick to help fix that bad blending on the outside. I have this small round brush and I'm gonna dip it in the contouring palette and use the white powder. And it's gonna work like as an eraser, so you have to be careful with it. You have to put the product up below the brow bone or on the brow bone and just kind of be careful. You can literally swipe away the eyeshadow that you put on there, especially since I use cheap makeup. The pigment is gonna easily wipe away. Next, I just comb out my eyebrows. I just brush them upwards and just kind of shape them with a spoolie. I don't really do my eyebrows. They're pretty shaped really well and they're full enough. All I have to do is tweeze them. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I get long, voluminous lashes. I get compliments all the time on how long and beautiful my lashes are. If they're my real lashes, what mascara I use. Pay attention, I'm gonna tell you what I do, and there's a whole system, okay? So pay close attention. So I use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is my first time taking out the tube. So I'm gonna go from the front of the lashes, wiggle the product through. Just shimmy the product through your lashes. Try to go as close to the root as possible. You also don't have to worry about making your lashes so perfect right now because we will work on them more. Just make sure there's a good enough amount of product in them. So I'm not dipping it in the tube. Whatever is left over on the mascara, I'm gonna put it on my bottom lashes just a bit. I personally don't like a lot of mascara on my bottom lashes because they end up looking super long and spidery. I'm sorry for my face right now, like up close and personal, hey. So now after I'm done with my bottom lashes, I'm dipping it back in the tube and I'm gonna work on this other eye. Doing the same thing, we're doing the front, shimmying the product. So now I'm gonna dip it back in the tube and work on this eye again. While I was doing this eye, the mascara is becoming like a little bit tacky to where you can work with it and add more product without it being too clumpy. So it's back in the tube and you're gonna kind of apply it from the back of the lashes and twirl the wand out to fully get product all up in there. And then you wanna immediately bring it back up. And this is where you can really focus on how you want your lashes to turn out. I focus on the outer lashes to bring out my eyes a little bit more. Like, just look at that difference. Back in the tube and just do the same thing to the other eye. Oh, the next step I do is highlighter. I said this before, after my eyes. So this is the only expensive makeup brush that I have. It was gifted to me. It's a Sephora brush, looks like this. And I'm just gonna dip like the outer edge of the round part into the highlighter. I use this NYX Illuminator in Enigmatic. It is a pink highlighter. Pink highlighters look really good on my skin. The white highlighters are just way too shiny. And then the gold ones just look too yellow on my skin. So the pink, I was a little nervous at using it at first because I was like, a pink highlighter is gonna look like I have a lot of blush on, but you cannot even tell. Apply that right there, and then I tap it up here to make it a little more natural. Okay, so this is how I look super cute. This is like a must in my makeup routine. I put my finger in the highlighter, rub it around, and dab it on my nose. And then I just kind of blend it like this. And then on the bridge of my nose as well, just a little bit. So this is pretty much one of the last steps of my makeup routine. I just get a Q-tip and clean up a little bit. I go under my eyes just to kind of pick up any fallout, and the foundation has creased a little bit in my creases, so just kind of get rid of that. With another Q-tip, I'm just going in around my nose right here. I don't care who's judging me, like this is just what I do. Just because foundation can get like make a little weird line around your nose, so you kind of want that blended. And then with another Q-tip, I just kind of go around my mouth and wipe off the foundation. Alright, so lastly, I just apply chapstick. I usually don't wear lipstick. I just don't really like the feeling on my lips. I used to wear lipstick, not anymore. I do wear lip gloss though sometimes if I'm in the mood. And finally, I do apply a little bit of highlighter on my Cupid's bow. I have to do the look though to apply it. This is the look. Alright, so I'm pretty much all finished. I'm gonna go show you guys what it looks like by the window like I did in the beginning of the video. Yeah, let's go. So this is my final look. It doesn't really look like I put too much makeup on. I like my makeup to look natural and cute. Again, I do different eye looks every day. So I'll just be making a video on the various eye looks that I do with and without eyeliner, so you can look at that. But yeah, this is my everyday makeup, what I do every single day. Again, I will come out with other makeup videos as well, like a 5-minute makeup routine, full glam, all that good stuff. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Bye.